Gotta go. Girl talk.
Boom!
Hardin.
Hard
That
in.
that intro is quite appropriate for tonight's show.
Dude, we got some. We don't talk about McFarlane a lot here. We do talk superpower and other kind of big reviews, but I feel like this one, today's topic, today's thumbnail needed some extra attention.
Yeah, for sure.
So
It's very Gotham City Tonight coded.
Yeah, we like this one. So we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, pardon me. I'm probably in and out like I was last night on Toy Anxiety. I guess I have weird connection issues happening at my place in general. So just
we'll get every other word. It's fine.
You'll get you'll figure. You're all Batman here, and you'll figure out what I'm certain of. I'm not even too worried.
It's like how when you only see like the bottom half of like words, you can still read it.
It's like when you're watching a scrambled channel when you're like 13, 14, 15 years old at a hotel room by yourself. That's what it's like. You'll figure it out. You'll get it. Alex, yeah, I'm Joel. If you're new to the channel, I am Joel. I'm here with Alex. Alex, how are you doing? How's everything?
I'm doing great. Hopefully, I'm coming through nice and smooth as usual.
Like crystal.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm things are busy as always, but I'm ready to talk about some of the reveals that we've seen, and some exciting stuff. Exciting stuff coming down for us.
Yeah, dude, it is a fun time. But before we get into that, let's say a quick howdy to chat. Let's say hello to Darlaxian, early crew, the Culture Vulture 81. Video Power Gaming trying to stoke flames here with Hatter, who, by the way, he thinks he's gonna buy all the Penguin Commandos, and he thinks I'm not gonna get any.
Yeah, there's only one problem with that plan, and that's that I am gonna get all the Penguin Commandos. The second I saw his video, I was like, not gonna happen because I'm already there. I'm not just gonna get mine. I'm gonna get all of them. No one else will have them but me.
God, you sound like me with Lois Lane retros, and I haven't seen any retros up here at all. Those not Jazzwares. Jazzwares?
Spin Master. I was also gonna say Jack Specific.
I know, we're all over the board. I have not seen any of those at all. I don't own any of them, and I'm just
I don't think they really exist. Yeah, I'm not sure they ever came out.
Yeah, I don't think they're real.
Yeah,
I haven't even heard one getting the Lois Lane.
Yeah, I know.
Looking for. I've never seen anyone get her at all.
I've seen one really grainy photograph, and I think it was a guy in a gorilla suit.
It just it was weird. Who takes the Lois Lane to the woods to take a photo? Really, really weird. Cougar McGillicuddy here, and Katie's Boys. Please be sure to check out his channel. It's amazing. It's super good. Oh man, I can't.
The movie's so full of such great lines. Like, how can you not love it?
Yeah, it's true. Tech is here, Mr. Technicolor. Squeeze on the Squeezeways down at the Saskatoon Pickatang with my boy DJ. Bionic Funk is in the house. Steve 3, guess is catching us on the replay. Yeah, please don't watch YouTube Drive. If you are, at least just us on audio only. We've got nothing to show you anyway, except some cool photos of some cool toys. That's it. D Jackets. DJ Ackets? Can we say that? Or is it D Jackets?
I like to think DJ Ackets.
Right? Derek Hoover, he is here. Luis Palestanos, holding at Mexico. Oh, picked up the blocky Superman. Dude, I also want to find some blockies.
Dude, I have been longing for the Transformers blockies. The little ones, like the blind box ones, like I have been this close to pulling the trigger on some of those G1s.
Yeah. It's the I want the Deadpool Wolverine set.
Oh, your audio just vastly improved, Ryan.
Oh, it's I think I had it connected to the wrong thing. I think that was the problem.
Oh, you got to connect it to the internet, right?
I got yeah. I think it was. It looked like it was like they were like. I noticed that's why I muted it, and I was like, wait a second, something's weird here. Something is weird. Okay,
man, what a relief to have normal Dole back.
Well, just barely.
Well, no,
hang on.
for Dole.
Right, he dropped into my DMs today as well. Hang on, he brought up something. Where the hell is it? I'm just gonna scroll past all these messages I did get that I did not look at or reply to.
Yeah, any other news and updates from people in there?
Yeah, let's right. I know. I give Alice shit, and I'm just as bad as she is.
I thought it seemed kind of radio silence on some of those great memes I sent you.
Oh, that's not true. I checked yours. Don't even with me. Don't even. Do not even. Hang on. What did he sent me something today that I thought was really, really interesting that was going to be like a good thing. And I didn't like bring it up. Hang on a second here. He's talking about the toys being toys. That's what it was. Toys looking like toys that we talked about yesterday on Toy Anxiety. And I want to bring that up with you a little bit later. Yeah. That's what that was. See, he reminds me of things. He's like he's like my assistant, but like not an assistant. He's a helper. He helps people like superheroes. Superheroes help people. Anyways, back to the chat. Stephen Lawrence is here. Mr. Johnny Cock is here. Chris Bobinski, Detroit Dave is here. Country Boy Niner, Skylar Davis, Mark Cosplay 117. Hell yeah, let's go. The Ginger Jedi. 2 lives left. Think I'll save one for next Christmas. Very nice. Very nice. Mr. Michael T. Hang on, checking. We've got at ease. We got Sergeant Cosgrove here. What up? I'm actually stoked about this Batman Returns wave. So are we. Yeah. So are we. Luis, $49 pesos. Thank you very much. Okay, Wednesdays are the best days to collect. Yes, they are. For those, if you did not catch Craig's original thumbnail yesterday, you could tell he ran out of things to talk about because it was, what is the best day to collect? And I was like, I think
every day.
I don't know, when you got money to spend or like something
payday.
Cool comes out.
Yeah.
Hey, payday's good. William Rodriguez is here as well. Oh, look at this guy. Ken Plume. Oh, we just yeah. And guess what? You'll be on here soon enough, Ken. And yeah, that's a threat. Yeah. That is a threat. The Deadhead.
And we'll see how you do in the hot seat.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see how good you are. So we got the Deadheads here. Again, check out their single that they did for Handsome Man.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right, let's Andrew, I said all those tasteful nudes he left me on red. Well, I just saved him and went to sleep. I'm not going to tell you in what order. I'm not gonna... Awesome, dude. First things first. So this is kind of like a half pickup because I backed a Kickstarter that kicked off yesterday. And it's something that I thought was like, man, this is actually really, really cool. I think that's what I want to.
We have an angel investor in our midst.
It was one of those things where I was like, I think I have to get this. When they first got released overseas, I bought them. This would have been the late 90s. Early 2000s, like maybe the year 2000, it came out from Dark Horse, came out in 4 volumes.
Ooh, this is like a riddle. This is like the
It is like
riddle
the
of
riddle.
the Dole.
Correct. Adam Warren did the covers for these for the American release.
Oh.
I backed
Oh.
the art of Star Wars A New Hope.
Hell yeah.
It'll tell you exactly which one they said. This is my selection. This is the one that I got. I got the collectors and slipcase. I also did the add-on of the prints. There's like a collection of prints you can get as well.
And it's just for A New Hope?
It's just for A New Hope. They did a different artist for Empire, and they did a different artist for Return of the Jedi.
Right. But I have to say, like, I did not know about this. The Star Wars A New Hope manga is is my favorite Star Wars thing. Like, it is, the artwork is so amazing. The comic book storytelling is so on point. It's like the best form of Star Wars, besides the movies, you know.
Besides the, actually, you know what? I agree with that. And I even been buying I don't know if you know this, they only did 2 volumes. They split the movie in 2 parts, which is not enough for me. But they did 2 volumes of episode 1 in manga.
Oh, yes, I had that. Was that like Kia Samia, or did he just do the covers?
I think he might
have I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that the episode 1.
And just like Micro Machines, we never got episodes 2 and 3. They also have never done the sequels. However, they are doing 1 volume per episode of The Mandalorian in manga.
Oh.
And it's also amazing. I would highly go check it out. But if you do not own these, I don't know how hard I think these are actually pretty, like the volumes themselves, like the 4 original volumes. These don't go for, like, they're not crazy expensive. They don't go for a lot of money on the secondary market. I think you can probably find them pretty easy.
Well, I read them digitally like a heathen. Like, so they are available on Kindle last time I checked.
However, which is great if you really want to study the line work and the ships and all that kind of stuff. So I guess that way you can do all your zoom ins, which is why I bought the collector's edition, because they're just like, they're big, but I could not afford the master's edition. And we'll get to that. So this is the one I got. I had to make sure it was like, what can I afford? Right. So I got this with the slip case, and it also it comes with a, like, you pay an extra $25 and you get like a package of prints.
Cool.
Which I was like, okay, that is enough, because by the time it's all said and done, it'll get even more expensive for me. Just because you have to pay for your shipping on top of that as well. And these are books, hardcover books. So it gets a little bonkers. The shipping's actually not that bad, but it's still like, whoa.
And it's Dark Horse is publishing it, is it, you said? Or is it,
yes.
Or is it like an indie thing?
No, it's Dark Horse that's publishing this.
Why has Dark Horse got to kickstart this? Just do it.
I think
either way, I get it. I'm just glad that this is finally getting like its due, because like the artist, I don't think they did much, at least much comics work after this, and it's incredible. It's incredible, comic book artistry. The character designs are all fantastic. The ships, the effects, like the guy can draw anything and everything, and it looks great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really glad it's like the art itself is like getting showcased and getting its due, because I think it was. I mean, the other like Empire and Return of the Jedi are also good, but this one really stood out to me as like kind of above and beyond.
Yeah, it felt like a work of passion, like, for sure, right? Like, it's amazing. So they got one here that's like he's doing variant covers for it. There's this one. This is collectors plus slipcase plus art print set, right? So I ended up backing the other one, and then once you backed it and everything, it came up to the same price.
Cool.
Which is funny because I did it as an add-on, and I was like, oh, I could have done this. And I looked at what I paid and what this was, and I was like, oh, same price. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is what it is. So I got that
Yeah.
with the art prints that needed that. Now we're getting to the masterpiece editions, which go up a lot more, but they're a lot bigger, right? So these are massive books. They've got these.
Ryan, I didn't want to spend any money, and now I'm like gonna have to spend money on this.
You're gonna have to. I'm not.
I didn't even
sorry.
know this existed. I was just living my life.
Just willy nilly.
Now it's a whole
living
thing.
the dream.
This is he draws. It's the best Darth Vader like ever drawn. Like it is. He gets the like iconography of Star Wars. You know, like Obi-Wan feels like an old wizard. You know, Luke Skywalker feels like a young hero. Darth Vader is like
a menace,
terror incarnate. Yeah.
Also his ships are mind-blowingly accurate.
And he draws them from every angle. You know, that Millennium Falcon, it's like flipping over, and like every detail is perfection.
Yeah, it's not just the outside of it, it's also the inside of it. Right? Like it's it's so good. So anyways, there are some that I believe have already like sold out. I tried to get onto the early bird stuff, but they sold out like instantly. Where the early birds were like almost like $40 less. And it was like bang. By the time like you know, you're in a meeting, you're like, oh, it's time. And I go onto the thing and I'm like, oh no.
I know. Missed out on the NECA 2012
Detroit Dave brought
like...
it up here too. Oh, missed out on everything. Just you know, work is work, man. Sometimes it's busy. And Detroit Dave's bringing this one up too. You should get the $2,000 tier. Get yourself a custom 1-of-1 artwork. Guess what? That was limited to 10. That also sold out yesterday.
Good. I'm glad it's doing well.
So it sold out. So anyways, they clearly made their goal in like a little bit. It was supposed to be $50,000 and they've already reached 150,000 with this. So clearly we are not the only ones who are interested in this stuff. But super cool. It's super exciting. So hang on, I'll drop the link here in the chat and everyone can go check it out for themselves and go order things and all that.
Oh, do we lose you, Ryan?
I don't know if that link will work. Hang on.
I think I can hear you, but you're frozen.
We'll see. Okay.
Looks like Kylo Ren is using force freeze.
Oh, I may have frozen myself. Oh
now you're pixelated, but you're coming through.
Yeah, it's like I was trying to send that, and they were like, "No, you're not." But yeah, I just got that too. So I was like, "Okay, right." Dark Horse, obviously, yes. Mr. Troy Benjamin, co-author of the Real Ghostbusters visual history. Thank you for being here.
The slipcase of which is right back there in my Ghostbusters display. Makes a great backdrop.
Needs to be there. That's where it goes. That's mine's with I have mine with I have like a Starlog magazine from like 85 about the making of Ghostbusters. And then I have like my Tobin Spirit Guide. And then I have like there's another visual dictionary that they did. That Ghostbusters did. So I got that too.
Oh, cool. Nice.
All right. We got Ryan. Sebastian Gomez here.
Ken's coming for you.
Well, if he's got a better internet connection, he can go for it. The show's all yours. You could just take it. And No Chewing is here as well. Lots of folks hanging out here today. A lot of good people. Thank you so much. Let's hang on. I'm really having troubles here. This is not. There we go. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I can't work with this chat today for whatever reason. I can't drop links, can't drop nothing. Anyways, go on to Kickstarter.com, type in The Art of Star Wars: A New Hope, the manga. It'll pop right up. It'll be so you could Google that and it'll pop that link right up. Dude, big deal from McFarlane.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard.
everyone's talking about the latest.
Hey, every toy tuber's thumbnail is this right now. including our own. And
why not? It's only the best Batman movie and one of the best characters from the best Batman movie.
It's return. As a lot of people might know, if you're new to this channel, if you're new to Alex and I've mentioned this a few times. My favorite thing to do on a rainy day, on a snowy day, on a day where you're just feeling cozy, you're making yourself soup and homemade biscuits, you just want to sit down and watch something, I will put on Batman Returns and I will follow it up directly with Batman Forever.
Oh.
And I still feel like when you watch those two back to back, they blend together very nicely. And I know there's probably people that are like, you are insane.
Yeah,
that is whiplash. That does not work. How dare you? That's blasphemy. What are you doing on a Batman podcast? Get out of here. You're not a real fan. Listen, it works. It works. It's like peanut butter and pickles. You think no, but trust me.
It does sound like that.
It works. I swear to God. Kevin's here from Toying Around. Thank you for being here too, dude. Right? And Andrew's getting his toys, thinking exactly what we're going to bring up here. Listen! Kenner should have given us Max Shrek. And
Kenner should have given us Max Shrek in Total Justice. Can you imagine that?
That dynamic pose.
Yeah, wide leg stance.
Well, I think he would have this pose so he could push people out windows.
It would be, but it would be like this pose, or one hand's holding a mug, and the other hand is like 1 second.
Yeah, it comes with armor. That's just the
of course, snap on
on, but it looks like
pinstriped armor.
It looks like the Shrek cat on the front.
Yeah, hey, that would be actually pretty cool.
I think Alex has some homework to do.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Dude, so this is our rookie figure.
Yeah, how amazing. Like this figure is a miracle. It is only in the exact time we're living in now that someone was like, I think we should do a Max Shrek figure, and somebody was like, okay. Never in the history of toys has that been the environment.
Yeah, and it actually does blow my mind. Because you would think somewhere just along the line, even when the last time Mattel had the license, or just even the Kenner days in general, just like you would think they would find a way to just make more toys. Because they were already saving so much money off doing Batman repaints.
Yeah, that you can't do a guy in a suit.
Well, when you think about the returns, go ahead.
No, you.
Because when you think about the returns line in general, they didn't sculpt a proper penguin. They reused the mold from Superpowers.
Right.
Then they made the one Batman mold for Dark Knight Collection, and they just went all the way through until they didn't do resculpts until Batman Forever. And then we got a Catwoman figure, and Robin might have been the only two original sculpts. And then they reused that Robin for Batman animated series, the body. Right. So
tooling reuse has always been a huge part of the strategy.
Right.
But I mean, even if you're thinking like, well, they could have used like Lex Luthor and like repainted that. That's how much they didn't want to just put out a guy in a suit. It's like, even if we have the tooling lying around, it won't be worth it because no one will buy it. And maybe they were right.
You know what? I think they were right. He would have peg warmed like crazy
Like,
Yeah.
like
I
even if
think
they
when this movie came out, like I probably didn't even know. I probably wasn't even clocking that Max Shrek was like a character in the movie. It was just like, oh yeah, and then there's like, it was like only as an adult that I was like, he's one of the major villains of the movie. Like,
yeah, right. And it's like, even to this, like, and to just stay on like Andrew's kind of like point of like, hey, we didn't get Kenner should have made Max Shrek. Kenner should have also made the circus gang, the Triangle Circus Gang.
Yeah.
And they didn't make a the duck vehicle, which we'll get to in a second.
That's a mystifying one.
Yeah, so there's some like shocking stuff in there that Kenner didn't do. But at the same time, like I still look at those cards. I'm just looking up because they're just right there. Whenever I look at those cards of Batman Returns, I just well up with warmth and just like comfort and nostalgia, because it's just like, that's Batman to me, like, or at least movie or at least what, like, I say that's my movie Batman. Hey, they're all my movie Batman.
It's definitely my movie Batman for sure. But yeah,
Right?
and bless McFarlane, whoever at that company who got this figure made, who got through the finish line. Like, we finally have Christopher Walken as Max Shrek, red bow tie, pinstripe suit, Santa Claus. I think not. I'm just a poor schmo who got lucky.
Dude, that was better than Craig's. That was better than Geek Dad J.
I've never heard anyone do a Christopher Walken impression before.
See,
I think I'm the first.
No, you're the first to get it right. Every dude tries it at least once. It's like Christopher Walken, Macho Man Randy Savage. There's a third one that everyone always does.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm thinking of all right. What's his name? McConaughey. All right.
That's like the frat boy list.
Yeah. Every guy can do some form of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, that one's it. I do okay Kermit, but it's like more of the softer Kermit. Like, I wish I could do the more like angry, unhinged Kermit.
Hey, it's Kermit the Frog. We gotta get this show on the road here, people. Yours is Kermit.
Yours is really good. No, it's the one where he gets mad, like Fuzzy. It's like, it's that. I wish I could do like unhinged yelling Kermit, because that's, to me, like, when he loses it, it gives me that sense of like, even the most like the greatest leaders of our lifetime, one of them being Kermit the Frog, has moments where he will just lose his shit on the chaos around him.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like you're seen. So it's good, because like I do that internally at work, where it's just like, oh my God. And I just think of Kermit. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay to have these feelings.
I wonder if that was like, cathartic for Jim Henson, because he seemed like such like a, soft-spoken guy. Like, if that, was how he worked out all of
that's his outlet,
stress running the show.
I wonder that too, right? Hang on, we got a $5 super chat from Mr. Johnny Cock. Just sending you positive reinforcement for your peanut butter and pickles Batman Returns and Forever analogy. I want a sandwich now. Go make yourself a sandwich. Everyone needs a sandwich, right? This is a good point too. Mr. Troy Benjamin, they did make a Bat ski boat, which was dope, and a Batmobile with the splitting sides. That is true.
That was that was made for toys, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, Batman is toys.
If a toy designer at Kenner at the time had looked at that duck and was like, I don't care if this doesn't sell, I want this, it would have happened. Like, there's just enough. I mean, maybe it's something where like they were afraid it was too generic. Maybe that's why they didn't do the circus either, because it's like anyone can do like circus toys. Anyone can make like a rubber duck toy. Like, how is ours gonna be different? Hang on, we'll get to the duck, and I want to
I want you and I to kind of deep dive of what we think the ultimate Kenner Duck would have done.
Oh, okay.
I want to get to that.
Yeah.
Right. Troy Benjamin here as well with very curious how Chip is handled in the new Batman Revolution book. Resurrection is so good, by the way. Did you ever read Resurrection? Did you ever get
yeah.
to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. The comic, or is it the novel?
That's the comic. I believe that's
okay.
Wait,
cool.
Because I read which book do I have? I have the novel as well. Thank you, Matt Bush, for that. But I have the book as well, which I read, and I wasn't sure if you've read the novel.
No, I haven't.
Okay, you should. Do you have time? Do you have all the time in the world, like me, Alex? Yeah,
Wow.
I don't have any time. I don't even. He got that for me at the perfect time. I was like, yeah, it was like, oh my gosh, I can read. Mr. Ken Plume. That duck should have been one of the Happy Meal toys. Also,
I thought it
surprised.
was. Like, wasn't it?
No, he's right. He's got an umbrella car.
Oh.
Right? There's the Catwoman cat car. This weird Batman, weird shaped triangle bat tank with his head that pops out that you push down and it rolls. Then you have a really good Batmobile toy that pops out, right? That shoots out.
Yeah.
And then you get hang on, what was and then Penguin. That's it. Just
that was my only experience of this movie when it came out, was the McDonald's toys, because my parents wouldn't allow me to see it.
Wow. See, I think what you're thinking of is the cup that had the duck on it from McDonald's.
Oh, maybe.
Right? The plastic cups. I only have 2 of those. I should try to track down the rest. Those are sweet. Hang on. Where are we here with the chat's busy tonight. You guys are like awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. See, Troy Benjamin. Resurrection is the novel, a fast read, highly recommend. So yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Resurrection is
yeah.
great. Yeah, it's fun, and it's funny because I knew nothing about it going in other than it was a sequel to Returns. And I was like, so yeah, it was awesome. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. That's it. That's that. Anyways, Max Shrek, the long overdue. I hope he has accessories, but if he had accessories, I don't know what he would come with. Like, it's just like, I kind of wish I wish Todd did alternate heads so we could get him with like the top hat and like get the tree lighting.
Yeah. But he's pretty, he doesn't need too much. I guess I would take these are the alternate heads I would want. Wet hair, and then the like skull like fried version from the end. I'm kind of surprised that, I mean, maybe we don't know. I mean, I know these figures don't typically come with accessories like that, but that would be cool if like he came with his little like corpse at the end.
He comes with his son.
Yeah,
that's what he. Right, so it's just, I what I would have done, and I know it's just like, this is a 2-pack. I think I mentioned this last night. I think it would have been really sweet, like, to give us a 2-pack of Max and Selena Kyle.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that for sure.
Yeah, like with the coffee and the notebook and the speech she forgot.
This is just making me realize I want like a whole Batman Returns line. Just that's the toy line. It's not a Batman movie line. It is a Batman Returns, and it's just like everything from that movie.
So as do I, and it's like, because I want, like, there's 2 different Selena Kyles, and I want both.
Yeah, the one at the face-to-face one.
Yep, I want, dude. Oh, now I need 3. Okay.
Oh, what's the other one? Oh,
okay,
the crazy one on the street when she's talking to herself in the window. Yeah.
Yes. Right. So that's the one I was thinking. Then obviously Selena Kyle before she gets pushed out the window. Yeah. Then you get and then face to face, right?
It's
and
a
I was
whole
like,
line. It's a whole.
and then of course when you do, I want 2 different Bruce Waynes because I want Bruce Wayne on the street, and then I want face
camel
to
hair
face.
coat
Yep, face to face.
in the tux.
And then with Batman, you could do 2 versions of Batman. You could do a Batman that's just a basic Batman. And then you could do like the ultimate Batman where it's got like the torn cowl,
Yeah.
no eye makeup somehow.
And you just and also just every Kenner variant. Like you just
It's
go you make 100 Batmans. Like you just make them all. Like, you know.
Right? That's why I'm surprised. Like, even if I'm sure Todd's against the idea, but man, that's totally what I would have done with this. I would have just like, hey, we're making a new Batman. You love repainting Batman already. Why not just start doing the Kenner colors? Just go for it.
Yeah.
Blows
I mean,
my
they
mind.
kind of already are. They've done some of that. Like they just like in the I think they've done some of those wacky variants.
Yeah. And there's so much army building to do in this movie as well. Again, with the Triangle Gang, you've got the dudes with the skull masks on the dirt bikes.
Oh,
Like,
it's crazy that like we haven't had an action figure of those guys yet with the big
Yeah,
skulls.
Yes, right. I think of that all the time. The poodle lady, the organ grinder with the monkey. Again, just there's so much. Anyways, this is the Christopher Walken figure. He's amazing, and we're all gonna buy one, and we're not gonna sit there and go.
It's a GameStop exclusive, right?
Oh, I hate.
See that's the rub, right? It's like this, and this only exists because a buyer at GameStop was like, "Yeah, that's on brand for us. Like, we'll put Walken in our store." And yeah, so great. Like, thank you for because this figure exists for that reason. But like, I imagine he's gonna be kind of hard to get if they've made him in low quantities.
Well, that's how Todd does it. He loves the secondary market more than his own.
I guess it's better than it peg warming. Like I wouldn't you want this to seem like a good idea so that we get more obscure characters down the road.
Right. Ice Princess would have been fine too, right? Derek Hoover. Right? Say cheese. Right? So many good ones. Speaking of yeah. Yeah. What? Okay, go for it. Go for it.
My thoughts first.
Yes.
So I hear like, yeah, I've heard what people are saying. There's something off about the likeness. Like it looks like Danny DeVito Penguin. But I think maybe the paint is hurting it. Like obviously he's not like this like ghostly pale in the movie. He is on like the movie poster, but this is like a little I feel like it's like washing out the details, and the lipstick and the eye makeup kind of make it look more like he's wearing makeup than that's like his like natural coloring. Something about this, like looking at the face, like it reminds me of like if like Martin Short played the Penguin. Like there's like there's kind of like a Jiminy Glick vibe with this.
For some reason now in my head, like I can't even picture Jiminy Glick doing the Penguin, but I keep thinking because I'm watching
Only Murders in the Building. Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Martin Short. It is a crime that we didn't get Martin Short playing anything in a Tim Burton Batman movie. Like,
dude, he's Mad Hatter. You know it.
Yeah. He's made to play a Batman villain.
He is made for it. And but I could just picture him. Like, imagine him in this role, but he's doing like Only Murders, which is like, I am the Penguin, and I do all these wonderful things, and you just don't understand me.
I was their number one son, and they treated me like number two.
So I love Martin Short. In fact, get me Only Murders in the Building squads, please, if you can get me that. Also, if you can do the Three Amigos as squads, I'll take that too.
And how has there never been a Jiminy Glick doll that with like a pull string?
Hey, Jack Specific, get on that one, please, because you do. That Krusty the Clown doll is amazing. If you can do Jiminy Glick, let's do that too. Man, And Steve Martin also doesn't get enough action figures. Anyways,
Yeah.
I digest. Wait a second. No, I don't. I want Steve Martin. I want to go back in time. Tim Burton's going to do all the Batman movies forever. That's just how it's going to go. I
Yeah.
would want Steve Martin to play the ventriloquist.
Oh, with a banjo in the act.
With a banjo. Well, I think it'd be funny if the Scarface played a banjo too.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd just be. I think he would be so good as the ventriloquist.
That's a great call. I actually think that Steve Martin would have made a good Batman. Like I would have been interested in that. Like he has that kind of like, cerebral, offbeat kind of vibe to him.
And he plays a good straight man when he needs to. It's like
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Planes,
Like,
trains,
I've
and
seen him play
automobiles. Like
plane trains. Yeah. Well, we've seen him in serious roles too. So the guy's got chops.
yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
dude. Now just like I'm thinking of all the cool shit we never got, right? John Candy as Clayface. Come on. Come on.
I
We
know,
never
like,
got it.
yeah, because I loved because like these movies were hammy, like they were fun, they were dark and cool, but they were also like fun and funny, and a
Yeah.
great vehicle for actors to just kind of like let loose and be crazy, and obviously like Danny DeVito, perfect, Michelle Pfeiffer, perfect, like just getting to like really go crazy, Jack Nicholson like making it cool to begin with, so
Yep. Yeah, he kicked it off, man. It was great.
Yeah.
Andrew, Gady's Toys, right? 90s Marissa Tomei Harley, please.
I mean, you can't watch My Cousin Vinny and not think that, like,
right? Speaking of some of the greatest women in comics history, we got Catwoman. She will always be in that conversation, along with like Lois Lane, Storm, Rogue,
For
Mary
sure.
Jane Watson, right? Some of the greatest.
Selena Kyle is way up there.
Oh, it's like Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Lois Lane, Catwoman. I think that's where my top 3 would go.
Yeah.
Not in that particular order, but it's just like,
Yeah.
It's like
Selena Kyle, Lois Lane. That's a hard. They're equally awesome.
Right. So it's I love keep dropping quotes, please. Yeah, I saw her first. Bye. Yeah, good stuff.
So good.
You know what? This sculpt on this Catwoman is actually pretty good. And I think, hang on, actually just go back to this penguin here for a second as well. If there's one thing like McFarlane Toys does usually get, but that doesn't like the paint doesn't really capture it, is that they do a lot of great head sculpts. I've seen people repaint the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman and the Ben Affleck Batman or Bruce Wayne, and they would look amazing with that.
All those like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin figures, like that was the first time where you're like, oh wow, these really like those are some good likenesses. Like they're good likenesses and they look like fun figures. I don't know if the final product like really matched that. I guess in some instances the final product like looked a little better, in some instances not. Like so, I think jury's still out with these figures. Like how, like I could see some of them looking better than these promo shots in person in hand, and some of them not living up to them. To what you're anticipating.
Right? Like just like Andrew was saying, like I'm scared this pig is hiding her Todd diaper.
But I think the most egregious, so 2 things about that. I think that part of the problem is how hard the plastic is. So you don't get that like flexibility that really is supposed to intend. Now I know it's a little flexible, but like not quite enough. But I feel like the fact that the corset could hide the upper part of that diaper piece, which is like I think the most egregious offender of that method, might help this figure out. Hopefully.
Right. But I think the face looks good. I know people were saying it looks shiny, should be more matte, but I'm like,
I'm sure this is a paint master anyway. So
right, but I think the head sculpt looks pretty good. So
yeah, I mean it's so hard after the incredible Sean Dabbs Jazz Inc.
You get Sean
figure
Dabbs
to like.
but again, I'm trying not to compare any of this to like Jazz Inc. or like any Batman from Hot Toys, because it's just that is that's a $300 premium item. This is $20 at GameStop.
And I think the head sculpt, the Michelle Pfeiffer head sculpt, looks better than some like high end statues and stuff I've seen where it's like it feels pretty off. This looks it looks like her. For me, the main thing throwing it off for me is that the cat cowl looks too small to me. Like it looks too tight around her head. Like it doesn't like in that movie, like it has such like a round silhouette, right? And so I feel like her jaw looks like bigger than it probably should because the back part of the skull is like smaller. And like everything's kind of like smushed, squeezed in on the sides. So, and I don't know, maybe that's just like, again, maybe that's just the prototype, or maybe that's just this particular picture is making it look like that, the like lensing or whatever. But I feel like to me, that's like the main thing throwing it off, because like silhouette is such an important part of likeness.
Well, I think that's very important to Well, I mean, it's important to every character. You should be able to look at someone posing and be like, that is clearly Spider-Man. That is clearly Wolverine. That is
but even identifying which specific what, like think about like when somebody gets like a haircut, like it can really change them. Sometimes somebody shaves a beard, it's like the silhouette has really changed. The other things like eyebrows, like obviously if somebody shaves their eyebrows, they're like unrecognizable. So it's like all the like kind of framing elements. But like with this figure, like the eyes look right. From what I can tell, like the nose, the mouth, like that, all the features look like you can tell who the person's supposed to be.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think these look good. I'm very curious to see how they're going to look like in package and in person. Like just like Jack Knight 73. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Right, he's excited. I'm actually excited for these too, and it was one of those things where I was like, when these actually first even got announced, I was kind of like, I'm just gonna wait to see what Mattel does, because I'm trying, because again, these aren't my scale. Someone else brought up, why are these 7-inch? I think that was Peak Obi-Wan, maybe, But
I feel like that's okay here, because it's like, what are you going to pair these figures with otherwise? Like I wouldn't want, I mean, I guess like the MCU, but I don't know, like when it's a specific movie and a very stylized movie, like
that's okay.
That's like its own collection to me, like I don't know what you would be displaying these with outside of that world.
Well, I still think I would, if these were done like in Legend style, I think I would still put them on their own. But there's something nice about having that consistency on the shelf.
Oh,
but again, that's a me thing. I can't say that's for everyone, because clearly, like even across the board, like you go into one room, there's 1/6 scale X-Men, and then all of a sudden you just look across. You look from one side of the room, it's 1/6. The other side, there's some Marvel Legends. You go into I'm all over the board too, but for some reason this fits in this weird in between scale that it's just like, well, if you're not 3-inch, you're not like 6-inch. If you're not 12-inch, then get out of my way. Right. But I think these look great. And if I do, like, honestly, like, we'll get to the Penguin Commandos in a second, but I mean, the Max Shrek and the Penguin Commandos to me are like if someone said you have to choose two, I think those are the two I'm getting, which is crazy because Catwoman is like, this is my wife. Right. So let's get into this Batman. A lot of people were like already complaining about like, this is just a replay Batman design.
But it's not like the return suit is completely different from the 89 suit, at least in the torso area.
Right here in the abs.
Yeah.
That's
and even the on the sides, the chest, it's like more, it's like armor.
And the emblem, the chest emblem is different too. So for all of you, Alex and I are here to correct you and let you know you're wrong, and we are right.
and the boots too. Like if you scroll down, like can we see his feet? Like because he had like Nike shoes in 89, right? And I assume they kind of changed that by now. So this, for all we know, I think it might be like a all new tooling.
Yeah, he looks good. I think it looks good. I think this is a great looking figure.
Yeah, this one it's hard to tell from the angle. Like I have to say, like it the angle and the lighting. Like I feel like we have yet to really like see this figure.
Yeah.
From this photo, it doesn't really read as Keaton to me.
Like I mean, these are great photos. So whoever the photographer is, props to you, by the way.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah, very moody movie, cinematic lighting. But I think like oftentimes like in cinema things are lit to be dramatic, not to be clear.
Right.
And so I don't know, to me it's like, again, it's like the opening of the cowl, that shape, the way it like frames Michael Keaton's jawline and chin, like it's such a specific shape. And I'm not really like seeing that here. I've heard people like kind of compare it, say it has more of like a Clooney vibe, and I think part of that is that jaw being too square. But again, could be the angle, could be a number of things.
Right. Our cosplay 117, right? Believe the body is a remodel of the Flash movie. Oh, okay.
Well, either way, it's the return suit. No matter if that's the suit they use in the Flash, it's the same suit.
Right. Okay. Here's like if you have the McFarlane Batmobile and you took it out of the box and you spray painted it the proper black that it's supposed to be, and now it looks perfect. You need this.
I think you need this no matter what.
I think this is going to be massive.
Yeah.
That's a 7-inch figure in there.
Yeah. Well, Penguin's probably small. He's a little guy.
Well, I guess that's true. I guess he'd be 5-inch. He'd be a 5-inch figure in there. It's
probably too big. Like, was it this big in the movie?
I felt like it was bigger.
Oh.
Right?
Well, then
he goes up those stairs. He drives up those stairs in this giant ass duck at one point.
But when he puts his top hat on the duck's head,
yeah,
like I feel like I'm trying to imagine the top hat scale to this Penguin figure, how that would. I'm sure it's the lens. It's probably a wide angle lens. It could be throwing it off.
Right.
It's cool though.
Right. He fit Max in the back seat at one point. Right. Mm-hmm. There's. Right. It's big ass duck.
I think this looks great. I hope that that the final product has these paint apps, like, because it has this nice kind of like weathering. It feels like an old amusement park ride. Like, because like obviously we know the Batmobile was just a total whiff when it came to paint ops. It's just this blow molded, practically black, shiny gray plastic, like, but this is like fully painted. There's like weathering. Like, I really hope that this is what the final product's going to look like, because also I feel like this is probably going to be a while before we get something like this again. And I hope I'm wrong saying that, but like, I don't know, I kind of feel like knowing the way things work, like Mattel, which they're not going to start making product until like they'll start designing and manufacturing product next year, right? So like we're probably not going to get any of the Mattel DC stuff until 2 years from now.
No. I got a feeling we're going to see our first stuff at Toy Fair this year.
We'll see it, but I mean in terms of like getting it,
like I could see them having it ready in time for Christmas. You
think they're working on it now? Working on the stuff now?
I think we're going to see it at Toy Fair. They're going to do a big panel and reveals at and your first pre-orders at San Diego. I'm going to call it. That's what I think is going to happen.
Okay. Either way, I feel like out the gate they're going to be like, okay, McFarlane just made the Batman Returns duck and Batman Returns. Like, we're not going to. That customer base has been satisfied, right? So this is our chance to get this duck vehicle. and I think it looks amazing.
You also just brought up a really good point here as well. It just like occurred to me that like even though this is built for the 7-inch line, even if they do a 6-inch Marvel Legends line at Mattel, your Penguin will still fit in this.
Oh, for sure. I would just have
Alex,
it
just sold
alone
me
on
on
my
this.
desk as a flex.
What? How big is your desk?
Yeah, big enough. I mean, it's pretty
Big
crowded.
enough. Big
right
enough
now,
for that
but
deck.
it's
Hey, I
you
got-
know, and it's like a 1-to-1 prop replica of like some of the horrible toys they make in Halloween Town and Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's true too. I got a question. This goes
Yeah.
back to something I was going to ask you about before. We were talking about Kenner, and we never got this in Kenner. Have you ever thought about
Crazy.
what this would look like if this was done by Kenner? It clearly wouldn't look as weathered and dirty. But
They'd
I
have
mean,
really
like,
big wheels. Like the wheels would be really big and crazy.
yeah, I would want it to float.
Oh.
I would want it to be able to actually float. So it's like the wheels are like based there, and then they kind of anchor the duck, which works like a boat, and you can put it in the water.
That'd be cool. Did the bat boat float that they did?
No,
Okay.
they've never done a floating bat boat.
I feel like this would have some kind of a break apart gimmick, like a button you'd press and like the head would like shoot off or something, or like the wings would flip up, because like the thing crashes in the movie, right? So they'd probably have some kind of, you know, damaged version, or maybe something where like the whole thing kind of like flips up, like kind of the front of it kind of clicks up, like when it's like going up the stairs and stuff. I don't know, something where it's like can throw a figure off, like a, you know, bucking bronco style thing, or like a wing that's a catapult kind of deal. Like, and I feel like it would also have the mechanism where like if you like pull it back, it like shoots the wheels, shoot it forward, that kind of thing.
It probably would have a shooting something, because Kenner was really big on like
missile launchers.
Missile launchers
everywhere. A net launcher, for sure.
Right. Sergeant Cosgrove, trap door, levitating platform, throw in a bubble effect too. Like I kind of forgot he's got that. There's a part in there that just like that elevates up so that you can crash through the party.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about that. What can this duck all do? It's like
maybe they would add some kind of like umbrella gimmick, like some sort of like, you know, spinning umbrella in the back, something.
Oh, good point.
Hypnotizing umbrella.
Either way, I'm really happy that we're getting this. I think you totally sold me on getting this. I wasn't going to get it because I'm like, well, I don't know where to put it. There'll be a time when I need it.
It's a duck,
right?
I mean, yeah.
Hey,
there will be a time when you need it.
My ashes need to go somewhere.
Yeah, great idea. Dude, that's such a flex.
That is such a flex. Right? And then and these babies. Perfect.
Yeah.
These are the Penguin
Commandos. I'm sorry to everyone who's not going to be able to get these, because I guess talk to me at some point, because I will be in possession of all of them. Yeah,
so if you guys want Penguin Commandos, you're gonna have to go find Alex Brewer, Fan Plastic 4 on Instagram. You're gonna have to talk to him if you want any. He's your only way in. He is going to sell them for a secondary market amount. So just know, you know,
true.
If
I'm
gonna might not even want to sell them.
I know. I'm like Max Shrek. You know, this is power. I'm gonna build a generator that sucks in penguins.
Say it like Max Shrek.
I forget what the line is, but where he's, you know, the line about power. Like, you can never have too many rocket penguins. The penguin army. Do I want it? Of course. Mad Hatter, he's not getting a single one.
Dude, that's so good. Fuck you, Hatter. Kent Bloom, every figure in the wave should come with a penguin for Oswald. A companion penguin.
Yeah, this isn't.
Penguin.
Oh, it's an army builder set for sure, and I think these look incredible. Like they look
Yeah.
great. Again, I hope
Yeah.
it's like I'm sure it's a paint master. I hope that like the metallic paint is as metallic-y as this. I hope all the
Same.
details are there because they're beautiful. These are beautifully painted.
Yeah, like the candy cane wrapped rockets. Like,
Yeah.
come on, these look so good. I do want to get these as well, and I want to take them back to Saskatchewan and take pictures of them in the snow.
You got
Like,
it.
like really badly. These are, dude. I don't think I own enough Kenner Penguin Commandos. I only own one pair of Penguin Commandos.
I don't know. I don't own any.
Oh, dude, we got to fix that too.
Yeah, I know. It's
Dude,
sad.
we haven't been. This is sad. I'm sorry. This is gonna be the last episode of Gotham City tonight. We're not worth it.
Gotta turn in our fan cards here.
Yeah, that's it. So check out Pokemon cards tonight with Alice next week, and it'll be amazing. I put these in here, Alex. These are from the catalog. I know he won't do this. Packaging is not a big thing with McFarlane for whatever reason.
There's no way that guy is part of this family.
He's the uncle.
I don't know. I don't know if he's even that. They're like,
I don't even
excuse
know.
me, sir. What? I'm wearing a Batman shirt too. I should be in this photograph.
Yeah, thank you, Dennis or Dracula. This is who I swiped this from his Twitter account. Where
Love
I was
it.
like, oh, yeah, dude knows what's going on here.
Oh, Johnny Cobb, thank you so much for the Penguin Commando Fund.
Ooh, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh,
now that's the behavior of a guy who's gonna get a penguin set from yours truly.
Mr.
His
Michael
mom's
T.
friend.
Mom's friend.
I don't know.
I like this Funkle Batman. This is so good. Ken, I want to take them back to Saskatchewan. Sounds like a start of a penguin spiritual journey. Yes, that's what I'm going to do my own documentary about penguins, commando penguins.
You guys have penguins up there, right?
Yeah, penguins are from snow.
Yeah,
that's where it's from.
They come out. They're born out of snow.
Right. Okay, back to the packaging. McFarlane's not really known for packaging. He kind of takes a photo of the toy, slaps it on the back, big box, open window. That's actually not, those are like, if you want to see the figure, Todd's giving you the figure. Like, there it is, right? So I'm not actually hating on the packaging, though I do wish it was done at like still the box, right? It doesn't need to, I don't think this needs to be carded and bubbled. But man, what I would do for this like promo art that we saw on t-shirts, on McDonald's fries packaging.
Yeah.
You know, on all that merchandise.
Is this Jose Luis Garcia Lopez? Because he was doing a lot of that stuff at the time.
Why, yes, that is Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, Alex.
Quite
right.
Nice.
Legendary Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Yeah, and I would love if if they did like black and white packaging with like the snow coming down on the box, and then on the bottom corner it had like this kind of images. And I know for a fact, because I saw the when I took my tour of DC Comics, I got to look through the Batman Returns style guide. They do have art like this for Max Schreck.
Oh, cool.
Right. So that means they still could have done the packaging with like first time seen Max Schreck Batman Returns promo art. I think it would have been amazing.
Yeah, that would have been. I mean, I'm happy just to see that black and white Batman logo again. You know that. It's it's
same
cool.
here.
I'm very distracted by the fact that I've now seen. I'm now interpreting that the hand that's on the kid's shoulder as the guy's hand. That he's got like a weird, like pale backwards hand. That he's just kind of like, "Hey son,
I feel like we've seen him in something before. Like I feel like he's acted in something.
I feel like
Like-
he's seen us somewhere before.
Maybe. Either way, I think we need to find these shirts, Alex.
Yeah. Oh, we
Like-
gotta. They gotta still
I
exist
think-
somewhere.
Oh, dude, vintage shirts of Batman. Like even if you go back to like Batman and Robin, if you're going 90s and back on vintage shirts, they go for hundreds of dollars. And I can't imagine these being any cheaper. Just I was trying to find like just the retro, like just so in high school, I had the Batman Forever shirt that was just the question mark.
Oh, cool. Very cool. With the
And-
bat logo in it, or just
With the bat logo in it.
Yeah,
It's just the
cool.
question mark with the bat logo in it. I love that shirt. I wore it till it died. And I was trying to like get one back, and I remember like eBaying it, and I was like, holy shit. Like it was so expensive. And I never looked at old shirts again.
yeah.
I just cried to myself instead. But man, oh man, like I would love to have this merch. Like it's so good.
I
still feel
kind
like-
of want that cave wall behind them. I think
bet
that
you-
looks cool.
Hey, how much do you want to bet that's still at the Warner Brothers store on the studio lot?
Oh,
I bet you it is.
probably not.
Or it's probably part of the studio tour. I bet you Warner Brothers still
I
owns
bet that
it.
guy's still there.
I bet you he still works there. For sure. I think he might have been the last guy to give me a tour at the studio. Or maybe the kid was. We could have been the kid. Wouldn't it have been funny if this was the kid that did that review on Sally Jesse Raphael, where he was like, "This movie is evil, and your kid shouldn't be watching it." He's like, "How many times have you seen it?"
Kid.
Yeah, and I love how it's like, "How many times did you see it in theater?" Twice, because I had to make sure. That kills me. That kills me.
I bet it was this kid.
I bet it was this kid. Okay, who's David? Who's this? Who are you yelling at us about, Ken?
It's the head of Discovery, the CEO.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. That guy. We should have him on the show. Let's get David
Yeah.
Zaslav on the show. Let's talk to him. Let's get some of this stuff re-released. Maybe we could get the master license to Batman Returns. Just Returns.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Yes. They should at least do repros of these shirts.
I think they should too. But here's the thing that sucks about the DC and Warner Brothers store online. They don't ship anywhere else except for United States. So like they did, like they had Batman Returns stuff or Batman Forever stuff, and it was like didn't ship to Canada. And it was one of those things like when it only ships to Canada, I get very like I'm not gonna ask anyone to get it for me. Because it's just like I feel like I'm like a big hassle. Like I don't want to be a nuisance to people. I'll just not get it. I just don't like I'll be a nuisance to you online, but I won't be a nuisance to you in person or in text messaging. So it's just kind of like you know. But no, I love this stuff. And I was just saying, like, the reason that I wanted to try to find these was specifically for the art. And I thought how cool it would be if this was the art that they used for the packaging. And I think it would have been a lot of fun to see this.
Yeah. I think that the McFarlane figures look cool. It's gonna scratch that itch.
Yep.
But I think there's still like the perfect dedicated Batman Returns 6-inch figure line to be done. I would take something because like you guys were talking about this on Toy Anxiety last night. I think that the photoreal stuff in the age of Hot Toys and In Art and all the 1/6 scale companies that do, and Jazz Inc. that do like incredible likenesses, and like that's really the scale for it. I feel like I'm ready for toys and action figures, even based on movies, to be more stylized again, to be just to lean into things that work at that size, at that scale, things that that play into the fantasy of the property. And so yeah, that to me is like that would be like after this, it's like then like an ideal Batman Returns line is like something that feels more in the spirit of like not retro, not like the retro, but in the spirit of Kenner, like more, you know, just kind of heightened, stylized, like character, actor likenesses, but like maybe it's a little more cartoony or stylized, more like when Tiny Toons would do Batman stuff, like they had like Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman and you could tell it was her, but it wasn't like, it was like cartoony, right? Stylized or whatever. Like doesn't have to be cartoony, it could be cool, but like I feel like that's something I would like to see out of an all Tim Burton Batman line.
Ken is sending us this for whatever reason.
That's sick. See, I love that black and white bat logo. That
Same
art
here.
is so good.
I love it.
I love the cool purple into blue of that era. Like that makes sense for Batman for me. It's because it's dark and it's cold, but it's also colorful. And feels like a time where comic book movies didn't have to take themselves so seriously.
I love these marshmallows.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out I was like, is that like Spider-Man down there? So that was a Batman Returns cereal.
So Batman, so you get a white bat logo, a blue Catwoman, I guess silhouette head, purple top hat. And I guess those are, I can't tell if those are penguins or umbrellas, but I think they're penguins. But either way, because of the coloring of all of that, it reminds me of Batman 66.
Yeah, for sure. The purple top hat, 100%.
Purple top hat. Yeah.
And like move over Lucky Charms. Like, where's that cereal? Why did they ever discontinue that cereal?
I want to know who won the set of Kenner toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some lucky jerk.
Some lucky little shit. Probably doesn't even appreciate it. Probably hates Batman now.
The Batman 2004. What's that?
Oh, he's just sending us merch. What's this? Oh, sorry. What was the question?
You know what the Batman 2004 is? That
yeah,
Batman
that's
Begin?
Like the one that's that's the cartoon that came out after. It was, I think it came out. It was out even during Justice League Unlimited and all that, but it was done by the same people who did like Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh, right. Oh, that was 2000s. Yeah, it's funny. I remember that like at the time feeling like such a radical stylistic departure for Batman. But yeah, who was the art? Jeff Matsuda did all the character designs for that. Very cool Joker. Yeah, it was. That show has its like certainly has its place. A cool Penguin voiced by Tom Kenny, voice of SpongeBob, and is like he had like two like henchwomen that could that I think were just like these silent killer types like it was that show had some cool takes for sure on the
And Ken just sending us this as well. Just those are the Batman cups from McDonald's, the plastic ones.
Did they color change?
They did not color change. You got the Frisbee lid. The green ones glue in the dark, as far as I remember. Glue in the dark, glow in the dark, glue in the dark, glow in the dark. Anyways, glow in the dark. But there's the penguin. There's the
so I must that image looks very familiar. Very cool. Love that angle. Like that almost has like a Katsuhiro Otomo like, oh damn, how do we get these cups?
So I have a couple of
a cup
them.
Like that cost at this point? Like how what's
oh gosh, you can get them for like what you can get them for depending, like you go to any kind of toy or collector show, you should be able to find them.
I don't think I could ever get it clean enough to feel like comfortable having a used cup in my house.
Oh, I have them. Like I have so I still have some at my parents' place, and I'm trying to remember which ones I got. And then I have some that are here. Oh yeah, I've got this photo. We've brought this photo up many a times because we've talked about Happy Meal toys and
Yeah, it's great.
Ken's just sending us stuff now. He's just like, here, look at this. Look at
Ken's
this.
fueling content.
Yeah,
The show will never end.
Ken, you can go back and watch old episodes. I did a whole episode about fast food tie-ins and Batman. And how
we gotta do a follow-up. We gotta do a part 2. Maybe Ken, when you come on, maybe we'll play all the greatest hits.
Yeah, we should totally do that. And I did that episode specifically because I was kind of like dream building, fantasy booking, like the perfect release for the Flash, and how the Flash should have had a 1992, like it should have had a 90s Batman promotion run.
Yes.
Where it had,
fast food. It sells itself.
I said the exact same thing. So it was like, I wanted fast food. I wanted the cups, whether it was, plastic cups like these ones, or even glass ones like Batman Forever, which are like everyone's favorites because they are amazing. Those sculpted glasses, they're so good. This one too, Troy Benjamin. Oops, all Dick Tracy edition. That was a super fun tie-in, and so was Jurassic Park.
Wait, Dick Tracy had a fast food tie-in?
Oh, had it.
Dude, like Little
Dick Tracy
Caesars or something?
No, McDonald's. Straight up.
Oh.
Straight up. We're going to talk about that next week with Ken Plume, whether he wants to or not. Or the next time. We might take next week off. I don't know. I got people want me to do their shows on Wednesdays, looking at Brandon from BC DeLorean and other movie cars. He's like, but we only do Wednesdays. And I was like, well, I do Wednesdays. I've been doing Wednesdays longer than you, pal. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll talk to him, see when he wants to be on. Also, a heads up for next month, we're going to have 2 weeks off because I'll be in Toronto. So don't forget about that. End of the month.
Yeah, and I'll be in New York. Or, I mean, I guess that's not far for me. But
yeah, whatevs. You're good. Right? Derek Hoover. Yeah, we did very nearly get Flash action figures back when the series came out. Memory serves me. There was a prototype.
We gotta look into that. I feel like you could just cut the ears off a Kenner Batman and paint it red.
Yeah.
New York. Comic-Con is where I will be.
Yep, that's where you'll find him. Tech. All right. Okay. I got nothing else to add. This was a lot of fun because I love talking Batman movies and cartoons and comics and everything. It was great that these are just super exciting. Alex, is there anything on Mondo that we should know about?
For collectibles, it's kind of like a calm before the storm. Like we've teased, and that's not a pun. We've teased the He-Man 1/12 scale He-Man and Clawful, like little teasers up on the social media. Right now on the website for our music, for our vinyl records, there is a free domestic shipping, and I think like a shipping cap for international. So great. So good shipping deals for our vinyl records. If you feel like picking up some albums,
and if you need a really good listen, this is available on Mondo as well.
Dude, I love that soundtrack so much. Like Lex Luthor's theme, like it's just amazing stuff.
Dude, this is great. So I just want to point this out. They got Superman on there. You got a lot of great soundtracks on there. I bet Alice isn't here, so I can just say it. She's not going to watch this on the replay, so I'm safe. If she would just see this damn movie, I would get this for her because she got a record player so that she could listen to her Caroline.
Oh, you mean Coraline?
Coraline. Say it to it wrong every time. I'm glad.
It's from the movie. They always call her Caroline. It's Coraline.
Coraline. Han Solo. Okay. The
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia. Yeah. That general, what was he thinking? Okay. Everyone, have a great night. You'll see me. I'll be on DL44 Network maybe Friday, and maybe also Saturday morning. Also, don't
Whoa.
forget to go to your comic book stores this Saturday. It is Batman Day on Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe we should have led
nice.
with that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, something. Yeah. Yeah. Something to do a show about, I guess.
yeah. But we got it. So be sure to check out your local comic shops, your collector shops, all that kind of stuff. I'm already seeing a bunch of like comic shops from all over kind of post about it. So just be sure to go check out your local comic shops and see what kind of stuff that they're going to have, or exclusives or sales or whatever. Go support your local comic shops. It's really what I'm trying to say. Very long-windedly.
And support Batman. You know, I feel like
Yeah.
it's been a quiet year for Batman. It's been all Superman this and Fantastic Four that, and ain't no one's looking out for the Cape Crusader. His
No one
villains
is.
are winning Emmys.
Gosh, except for maybe all the Batman 2 and Clayface talk. There's a lot of that happening too.
Just rumors.
But I mean, just rumors. That's it. That's
all he's
confirmed. Got. You know what? I think Batman's a myth. I don't think he's
dresses
real.
like a bat. Yeah. Sounds made up.
Put the little signal in the sky. It's just, he doesn't exist. It's just meant to scare us. It's a scare tactic from the police.
You sound like an Arkham goon, like when you're flying around overhearing the conversations.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Bat, he's made up.
Yeah. Batman, look, there's 4 of us, 1 of him. He's not coming down here. Yeah, poof. Oh my God, it's the bat. Oh man, I love it. Okay, with that said, have a great night, everyone. But just keep an eye out on the channel if we're going to be here next week or not. But regardless, whenever we have an episode, Ken Plume is joining us, whether he wants to or not. Awesome. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we will talk to you soon. Happy Batman Day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.